think would be a very dangerous combination in Kelly's offense. So I think that's a concern. Obviously, the run pass problems that he presents. I think they're averaging close to 10 yards of carry with their quarterbacks per game anyway. So you got to expect that from him. A very talented runner with the football, and then obviously is a pretty good quarterback as well. So I think as far as a passer, so anytime you lead a team to a Super Bowl, that's pretty good. So that's where our focus is certainly on. No, I don't think so. I think you can, as I mentioned, I think you can make assumptions. The guys almost tailor-made for that type of offense. That run-pass type offense that this is. So I think he's he'd probably be pretty good at it. How passionate they're going to play. We're worried about us. We're focused, and obviously this is an important game for us. We're playing at home, so I feel great about that. Playing a game in front of our fans, and we're only caring about us. We're anticipating them coming out and obviously playing to the best of their abilities. That's obviously we expect. Well, I think it's the makeup of the team, because every individual on this team has the right to do as they choose. I think my views, I've already stated my views, my opinion of certain things. So, that's just how I feel about it. But any player that, our guys have the freedoms as every individual does in this career.
For the practice squad.
Well, thank you. The message is that we were impressed with this young man, and as a kicker, and he'll also punt during the week because the Coltons won't be able to punt. So that's kind of the message we're saying. Yeah, I think it's his focus. I can tell you how he is in the building. I mean, he's focused. He wants to be the very best player he can possibly be. He proved that in the offseason with the way he was, his workouts, his conditioning, all that. He was really disappointed how he played last year, even though most of us would be like, man, he was great. But I think he thought he could do better than that, and actually he is doing better than that. So, he's been fine. All that other stuff, that's obviously we have a really, really good offensive line, and we can open up some holes to some really good backs, and I think that's, it's the players more than anything else. I think our scheme is good. I think our guys, we know what we're doing, and we do a good job of executing the game. Well, I'm fortunate because I think our guys understand that, that things like that can divide a locker room. Where with us, all we do is ask. There's two things we ask of our guys. Number one, to give everything you have, for this team, for this community, for this organization. That's what we ask them to do. And the other is to respect each other. And every one of them, there's not any two guys alike. My twin brother and I are pretty close, but we're not alike in every aspect. And so your views are going to be different than 100% of the guys in the locker room. You may share the same opinions or views on certain things and be opposite of something else. So, but that's it. But I always say respect your teammate for him, and recognize, hey, that's okay. Everybody has the right to believe as they choose, and that's the beauty of our country. It's the beauty of our locker room. This is a dangerous team. There's no question about it. And as I mentioned before, I get it. We've won 3 games in a row, but we haven't won 4 games in a row. We need to focus on this opponent, and believe me, we will. If we lose, it's not going to have anything to do with the fact that we overlook somebody. That's not happening here. We know, number one, we're not that good. We're not good enough to overlook anybody, let alone the 49ers. I mean, this is a good football team. They do a lot of stuff, on offense, man. They challenge you. It's hard to simulate that kind of tempo that you get. And then they're very multiple in the way they attack you. And then on defense, it's, Jim O'Neill's, he's dialing them up. He's coming, he's doing a lot of different things. So, the preparation has to be great. The attention to detail has to be great, just to give us an opportunity to be successful. For the fans, you know what? I think they're going to treat Kaepernick and every 49er the same way. That it's our fan base supports the Buffalo Bills. They could care less about who we're playing. And that's what it is. It's, our guys are, you know, hey, are they gonna boo the opponent? Yeah, absolutely, I want them to.
There's rumors they're gonna sing the anthem while they're in their place.
Oh, I have no idea, but I can tell you this, it's, this community supports their team, and their team supports